Ya nibulise ke baphulaphuli nibulise ke nakuni ke balandeli bakhe ke uMK nditsho nje kanjalo ke ngilindile ndikumbakha ngumsobene kumnikazi wenkundla ndime naye ke uchairman wase Ward 58 yena ke uMr Brown the Brown Dash nguye ke inkokheli ke endime nayo yiyo lena ke zinkosi uzawuthi njena ke athande nje ukubulisa kuni ke nina ke balandeli.
Sanibonani. Thanks mnikazi wenkundla. This is Mr. Brown Ngeno, a chairman of Ward 58 Community Games. Ward 58 Community Games, it's a non-profitable company. It's registered, it's regulated in South Africa. We are hosting a tournament annually. I thank you, sir.
Alright ke zinkosi zami ke sechilo ke into bana ke ungibani ngoke inkosi yami make nje ke singene ke kulomdlalo njengento bana ubone into bana ke imamba ilandela ngasemva kubo bona ke abantwana bayo na ke ivila 1 bona ke abantwana bayo yona ke ivila liqanda kubantwana bemamba khumbule ke into bana ke imamba ibiphumile kule tournament ibuya ngoku isihlandlo sesibini ngoku kulonto leyo ke mkhulwa wami ungantyebisela njena uthini ngalento eyenzwe apha into bana ke ibe iyaphinda yona ke imamba seyiphumile iphinde ngoku ibe iyabuyiselwa njengento banana ngoku seyina 1 ngoku imamba uthi ukuthi ke ngoku ina 1 imamba 1 abantwana bayo yona ke ivila.
Thanks mnikazi wenkundla. No, first of all I came here, I watched the first half. The first half it was a game that was open. It was a game that was open in such an extent that I don't know if you've noticed that Villa Marcelli played almost 30 minutes with 9 players. Mamba failed to capitalize on Villa Marcelli because Villa Marcelli was not having 11 players on the field of play. Then for the performance of Mambas is very, very questionable. Mambas, it's a team of identity. Mamba, it's a Mamba with flair. If you're gonna come with Mamba and play a tournament with a direct football, you must know that that's not Mamba. It's the same goes to Kaizer Chiefs. You don't expect the display of Kaizer Chiefs if one in a super sport. Kaizer Chiefs it's a team that play with flair, with attacking wingers. Sundowns doesn't play with flair, but it's a team that is playing football based on the build-up. That's a culture of Sundowns. So now I go back to the Mamba. Mamba, it's Mamba's football is all about having 3 or 4 players with skillful players with showboating. This Mamba that I'm watching here playing direct football, I understand that most players of Mambas are left, the influential players. They must look for the young players who can be able to play or approach the game same as Abo Blackbeard, same as Abo Onoknobu, Abo Kilamapoto. Yeah. And you've asked the question about a player a team that play the tournament and then Ibuye back, let's say team play tournament yadliwa, then the team Ibuye back and play the tournament. Sometimes it happens whereby the tournament organizers would trust the teams. You trust the team, a teaming affiliate. Give me a space, I'm gonna pay you next week. You give him a space. After you give him a space, he come back to you and say, unfortunately, I can't come and play. Remember, I already released the price of first prize and second prize. So now that team is pulling out, was yet to affiliate 3.5. So now a clear exercise is you advertise a status. You advertise a status. Status is available. The Villa Marcelli or Ward 58 is no longer honoring the game and they were not affiliated. Any team that is willing to rejoin the tournament is either they played and defeated, or it's a new team that was not part of the tournament. So my understanding, my understanding about pressing or August Bova I'm replying based on my understanding of ukuzibhova or to press. You advertise the status. If the three teams are interested for a status, you call all of them. You toss. Whoever win the toss does get the status. That's my understanding about press.
Alright ke mkhulwa wami hayi ke utsho ke umkhulwa uthi ke understanding yakhe ke ngokupressa nendlela ke naye ke ayazi ngakhona na njengento bana ke naye ke engumphathi wama tournament ukhumbule into bana ke nalapha ke ku prize tournament ebeke ke wafika ke naye wangumpondo ohlanjiwe njengento bana umbona ngoku ke award 58 ufikile nakhona ungumpondo ohlanjiwe naphana ke inkosi ke lena ke eyazi ama rules wayo wonke ke lama tournament. Sibonge ke mkhulwa wami ngokwendlela ke osicacisele ngakhona ndiyaqonda into bana ke nomphakathi nabantu ababukele nawona ke ama fans wakhe ke MK azo understanda into bana kakuhle umcimbi wokuzibhova uhamba kanjani.
Thank you mnikazi wenkundla. I would like to say to the media, I encourage them to ask any burning question. Their job is to understand the procedure, the protocols of the tournament. Even if it's a worst question on earth, even if the question that can put me under the bus, they must ask that question so that they can understand the protocols and the procedures of the tournaments. Because remember, most tournaments that we are running tournament with rules and regulations. Some rules we are applying from SAFA from FIFA rules. But as much as we apply from FIFA rules, some rules are compromising us because it's amateur football. You find a team that was defeated and come back and win the tournament. So sometimes the people are misinterpreting in the press. It's all about who's have money that time. Sometimes you want teams to toss for press. Sometimes the team by one. So it team by one, it goes straight and gain that advantage. I would like to say to you, media companies, don't be afraid to ask us questions. Any question, there's no question that is wrong, but we must provide the leadership. Ours is to provide the leadership. Yes, it's true, I've worked with this tournament. I've built this tournament. I was a treasurer here. There's no man that I ever paid short. I was making sure that the teams are treated fairly. I was making sure that the team, they're getting their money by the day that they won the tournament. I would like to say thank you very much for having me, sir.
Siyabonga mkhulwa kakhulu sibamba ngazo zosibini ke injalo ke nkosi yami ke ndikulindile ndikumbaha ndikumsobena ke umnikazi wenkundla ndisatsho njena kanjalo ke nkosi yami kuni ke nina ke balandeli ndim ke lolindile ndim ke lomnikazi wenkundla nanku ke lomxhosa le commentary ndiyandamndodwa ndihamba naye yena ke uMK makube xhosi ukubele injalo njena ilonto ke nkosi yami ke ndithi lento lena andiyenzeli mina ndiyenzela umphakathi. I do it for the community nkosi yami.